Let me go ahead and get the recording going and everybody live. What's up, Elijah? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. Elijah Reed is actually Mr. Bailey. I don't know if you knew this. He's one of the original members that started last year before COVID kicked in.
Okay.
So he was there for a meeting. He was there last time around in the car with his mom. So now he's like,
got you. I remember he had to leave.
Yeah. So we're gonna just wait a few minutes, get some people to log in a little minute because I have to make sure everybody got the link and everything.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did everyone read the book, or are we reading the book?
We're gonna be. I don't know if they got it. Guys,
Elijah, did you get the book? Harith?
No, I didn't get the book.
Did you read the book?
Yes, I read it.
Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to be doing a group thing because it's a really quick and easy read as far as like, age wise and everything like that. So I want you guys to kind of lead the read. So, and then we'll get into the discussion. Okay.
Okay. Wait,
Yeah,
the Slam Squad book?
No, not the Slam Squad book. The one about Chocolate Me.
Yeah, I didn't
See
get
that
that
one? Not the Slam Squad, the Chocolate Me book. But since we're talking about it, did you see the Slam Squad book? Did you like it?
Yeah, the Slam Squad book was a good book.
So I know the son of the author, and I tried to get him to come on last week, and it was a little bit too late. So I'm gonna try to bring him on again later on, probably talk about it and everything. But he had a lot of good stuff to share about why his father wrote the book and everything like that. And he helped actually with some of the design. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I thought that was pretty nice that he had that hooked up. Let me get this together for the Kindle Cloud. So this book right here is definitely an easy read, fun read. And I'll pull it up right now. So this story is called Chocolate Me. So from the looks of it, it's a very interesting title. Taye Diggs is a celebrity. He is an actor. Has anyone ever heard of Taye Diggs besides Mr. Bailey?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to think of something that you all might have seen with him in it. Most of the stuff he's in is mostly like adult stuff, right? He hasn't really done any children's type stuff I could think of. So yeah, but he's pretty popular actor and everything like that. Think of him as a darker version of Mr. Bailey, because Bailey is so smooth and popular and everything like that. So think of him as a darker version of Mr. Bailey, So, I'm gonna pull up his picture later and everything like that. But this is pretty much what we're looking at right now. So let me just make sure I got all of my stuff straight in regards to closing tabs. Make sure we good. Make sure we good. Make sure we good. Okay. Kindle Cloud. All right, cool. So let's start off with good morning, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mr. Russell, Mr. Bailey, coming from the Brilliant Brown Boys Book Club, checking in. I am just going to make sure that I'm sharing this on hold on a minute. Let me stop this right quick. What screen do y'all see?
It's a black screen.
The what?
I see a black screen. There's nothing on the screen.
Okay, cool. Okay, making sure I'm doing it right. Okay, cool. I'm about to try to share this to the Brilliant Brown Boys page right quick.
Now, where is Abdul? I seen her.
Yeah, where is Abdul? I want to see it.
So who is Abdul?
My brother.
Do I get to meet him?
Well, he's sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We're not gonna We're gonna deal with the awake.
Why does he sleep? How old is he?
8.
He should be awake with you, eating breakfast and everything, getting ready for this.
Okay.
Wake that man up.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
go.
I see you faking.
Come on.
You better wake up. See that man's face? I just thought about that. Good call, Mr. Bailey. I was like, oh yeah, missing a whole young man over there. Okay. Let me get back to our page. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, yep, chocolate me. Hold it up. Yep. That's a good one. Okay, so it's a quick, easy read. So we're gonna go through it, and then I'm gonna probably ask you all a few questions. Then Mr. Bailey's gonna tag in too. Okay. All right. Who wants to start first? Elijah, go ahead and read this first page.
Okay. Sitting on my stoop when I was 5, not like Timmy or Johnny or even Mark, though I wanted a name like theirs.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So you see in the pictures, the guys are the boys are having a good time and everything like that. They're playing everything like that, and you see the young man on the steps. What's the difference that speaks out right now to you seeing this page?
Can I say it?
I said, what do you see right now that speaks out about this page? Like, what do you notice?
They're like it looks like he's kind of sad, and he's like the only black boy there, and then all the rest of them are white.
Awesome. Okay. So he's looking at there, and it just says, chocolate me. Okay, I guess that's like an inner voice that's in his head. I don't know if it's actually something that's part of the story or not, but it's pretty interesting right now. All right.
What I also noticed that if you pay attention to his shirt, on every page, you're gonna see a different affirmation, which is super dope. So
you know what? I didn't even notice that.
Pay attention to that.
I didn't even notice that at first. Thank you for pointing that out, sir, because I looked at the shirt, but then I just, kept going, thinking it was the same thing. I didn't pay attention. I was reading the words and I forgot all about his shirt. So that's a very good point. Be super. Absolutely. Thank you,
My
sir.
brother's here, right here.
Okay. Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Shake it off, sir. I'm Mr. Russell. That's Mr. Bailey. All right. Okay, go ahead. Either Harith or Abdul can read that next page.
When we play, they'd say, "Look where your skin begins. It's brown like dirt. Does it hurt to wash off? Chocolate me."
Right. That right there is interesting because it's the boys, asking questions, and you don't know if they're being hurtful or not. But the fact that they're saying that, your skin is brown, so of course it doesn't wash off, but they think it's dirty, So that's very interesting right there. Anybody want to think about that for a moment? Want to chime in about that? Has anyone ever asked you about your skin before like that? Why is it so dark? Okay, that's good. Okay. And like Mr. Bailey just pointed out, the shirt, which I didn't notice at the time. What does that say on his shirt? Anyone want to chime in on that?
BEL.
Nah, close. B, and then what's that symbol?
A medical sign.
Close.
A
Close.
plus?
Close. What's the medical sign for?
Oh.
Be fire. I think, is that what that is?
No, that's a positive.
Uh-oh.
Negative and positive.
Pause.
There's a negative sign. Okay, what's the sign for positive in math?
Positive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I didn't even zoom in. Wow.
Yeah. Be positive. So what it's saying is be positive. That's what that means. Like other one said be super. This one says be positive. I think that's a dope concept right there. All right, next. All right, who wants to read that page?
Elijah.
Okay, Elijah, go ahead.
They often stared at my hair. Why do you look scared? It's so poofy and big, like a wig. Not straight. Don't you hate to comb it?
Yep, more questions about your hair, about your skin. You know, of course, their hair is not like our hair. Of course, our skin is not like their skin. So they ask these questions and everything like that. You know, why do you look so scared? I guess because your hair sticks up. That's what it looks like. I guess when in cartoons, when you're scared, your hair, you know, pops up or whatever.
Stands
like
up
that.
on your head. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so poofy and big like a wig. You know, not straight. Don't you hate to comb it? So it's a whole lot of different questions and everything like that. So he's just looking, he's just taking it all in. Okay, and of course it says, you know, chocolate meat. Now, once again, Bailey, you really did it. I didn't notice this, but now I'm looking at the shirts now. I'm like, okay, I like this. Okay, so can anybody tell me what's the what's going on with this shirt today?
It says you are my
And
sunshine.
there you go. There you go. You are my sunshine. Yep, there go that symbol. That's dope. Okay. All right. All right. Who wants to read that one? Go ahead.
I'll read it.
Okay. Okay, Bailey.
As they pointed at my nose, I froze.
Say it loud.
It's so big and wide, I tried to hide.
Has anybody ever said anything about your nose before? About your nose being big or funny looking? Oh, really, Mr. Bailey?
Oh yeah, I had a big
wow.
nose.
Oh wow. See, I don't think it's a big nose. I think it's a regular nose. See, I never really, you know.
They said.
Right, that's what they said. They don't know no better. Okay. And then what's on his shirt?
Number one.
Number one.
Yep. All of these positive affirmations on his shirt. It's counteracting what they're saying about him. They're saying things that are like negative and like weird, but on his shirt it has like powerful, you know, affirmations. And of course, chocolate me and shirt. It's a nice outfit. Number one, son. Okay. All right. I'm gonna read this one. I squirmed and wiggled as they giggled at my teeth so white. You can be our flashlight at night. Just smile and we'll be all right. Now, that is crazy because that's what they say about dark-skinned people with, you know, clean teeth, you know, good teeth. They say, ooh, I can see you in the dark if you smile, you know, and that's been saying that for years. I've heard that, you know, most of my life, not about me, but about, you know, other people and things like that. And
it's a running joke. Yeah.
Huh?
It's a running joke.
It's a running joke, right? It's a running joke.
To keep going. Yeah.
Yep. You'll hear it, your kids will hear it. It's a bunch of stuff. And for the symbol of his shirt, I think that's just like a Superman symbol, but with a C. So, you know, super chocolate or whatever you want to call it.
Hey, I'll be right back. Hold on for a second.
Sure. Okay. All right. So we almost finished with this. Okay. Here we go. Who wants to take this one?
Me.
Elijah.
Okay, Elijah, and then you got the next one, Harith.
When I came from outside, I cried. Why? I asked my moms. Why can't I be more like Timmy or Johnny or Mark with straight hair and a different nose? I suppose my teeth wouldn't seem so bright if my skin were a bit more light, right?
All right. So he's coming home. So he heard all of that stuff. He heard all of that stuff that was going on from the kids outside. So he took it all in. He didn't get upset. He didn't fight them. He didn't argue with them. He came home and asked his mom, so his feelings were hurt. So he wanted to talk about that stuff, you know. And then he asked, why can't he be more like them? So that's interesting. Okay. Now, go ahead, Harith or Abdul.
Okay. You have.
No, the start with the other one first with and then.
And then mom said, wait, in 1 minute. My sweet, can't you see? You
Mhm.
have you have skin like velvet,
Fudge.
fudge, frosty mix in bowl. A bowl. You can lick the spoon.
All
Candy,
right.
a candy cane, cotton candy, hair, soft, to the touch of my fingertips,
Mhm.
of
Braided.
braided like rounds of corn with a twisty and smell. Your she said makes me so happy. I could cry. No of enough of money could buy how it makes me feel. It's for real. It's perfect.
Mm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good job. Good job. You powered through it and everything. Good job. So basically this mom coming through, you know, saying how much she love her son, you know, her son feeling bad. So she said, hey, you know what? Your skin is velvet fudge frosting. That's chocolate. That sounds good, don't it? Velvet fudge, like it sounds real tasty, don't it? Cotton care handy, cotton candy hair soft to the touch. I don't have any hair, but Elijah, you got hair on your head. Touch your hair. Okay, you got so yeah, touch that. You know, and your hair so soft. You know what I mean? Or braided like rows of corn. You know, with the twist. And your smile, your smile makes me so happy I could cry. So she loves his smile. Then she says, no amount of money could buy how it makes me feel. So she's pouring into him and making him feel better. Now, how many times do you, when you feel sad, your mom or your dad or whoever, they come and just make you feel better with just their words, right? This is
Mommy,
exactly this is exactly why your mama is so awesome. Okay, your mom's awesome for stuff like this. This is a wonderful story. Okay, I'll read this part right quick. Oh no, you know what? Why don't you who wants to read this?
me,
Go ahead.
look, she says, look in the mirror and love what you see.
Say it again.
Look, she says, look in the mirror and love what you see.
Look in the mirror and love what you see. And on the shirt, what does it say on the shirt?
Big smile.
That's absolutely. This right here is the purpose of this story right here. Look in the mirror and love what you see. This is pretty much it right here. Absolutely. Big smile. And then she gave him a gift, and the gift says, what, guys?
Chocolate me.
Absolutely. Chocolate me. Loving your chocolate. Okay. Go ahead, Elijah. Read that one.
I started to think about my face, my skin, my nose, my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Did I read this one?
Yeah, go ahead. Finish it up.
Okay. And what do you know? Along came Timmy and Johnny and Mark, who suddenly didn't seem so smart. And I started to smile and smile and smile. I felt so good I could taste it. Why? Because I am chocolate.
All right. So this is the part where he's embracing who he is, how he looks, and loving every minute of it. Okay. And he brought some cupcakes out there to share with them. He said suddenly they don't seem so smart, you know. But even though he didn't talk bad about them, he didn't hate them, he didn't say nothing negative, nothing like that. He started to smile. Why? Because he knew who he was inside. Because I am chocolate, and chocolate is good. All right.
Can I read it? The next one?
Yep, you sure can. Go ahead.
Chocolate is sweet, chocolate is smooth, chocolate is beautiful and delicious. Chocolate is me.
Absolutely. So he made friends with them, you know, after all. And, you know, they all eating cupcakes and everything like that. The dog and the mom in the background, chocolate meat. And there you go. I think that's the end. Yep, that's the end. All right. So what I'm going to do right quick is I am going to share this video of the author, because I told you he was an actor. and he wrote this, and he made this. I'm gonna share this with you, okay? So hold on. I want y'all to listen to this real quick and easy. Good job, by the way, everybody. Good job for reading and everything.
Was inspired by a poem that I wrote when I was in college, based on a moment when I was much younger, 5 years old, and I was living in this neighborhood where nobody looked like me. So the kids made fun of me. I obviously had difficulty with that, so I went and had a discussion with my mother, and she basically sat me down and told me to embrace my differences, to take that which I was ashamed of, and use it as a source of strength. My best friend Shane Evans, we met when I was 14, 15 years old. Got a hold of this poem, and later in life, he said, "You remember that poem you wrote called Chocolate Me?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I think it would make a really good children's book." So we got together. He put together some sketches, and we took it to a bunch of publishers. And Firewall and Friends, they understood where we were coming from and the message that we wanted to put out. We've all and kind of continue to feel left out. So we just want to instill the idea in people that they should embrace their differences and let those differences make them stronger.
This was absolutely wonderful. Seeing him on TV and meeting him in person are two different things. But he's a wonderful guy. It was beautiful.
Welcome, young man.
There is a lot of children that have a lot of low self-esteem because they really don't know who they are. So this book is really wonderful in many different ways because it will show different colors, different sides, and they can be themselves.
All right. Okay. What's up, Marjay? How you feeling, sir? He stepped away and everything. What's up, sir? So we were discussing the book Chocolate Me. I don't know if you got a hold of it yet. Did you see the book or not, Marjay?
I didn't. I just saw the end of it.
Okay, cool. So basically it was a book. Well, you know what? Why don't Elijah? I want you to sell the book to Marjay. Marjay never heard the book before in his life. How would you describe the book?
I would describe it as like emotionally amazing because it's about this boy that he doesn't know where his place is and he wants to be more like the other boys that are white. So pretty much he goes to his mom because he's sad because they talk about his nose, his hair, and his skin. And his mom cheers him up and she tells him, look in the mirror and be happy at what you see. And then he's confident and more happy about being Black.
Wow. That was dope. That was great. Amarja, you get all that? Amarja, you get all that? Your mom talking to you? Okay, tell your mom stop talking to you. You on live right now. Tell your mom stop talking to you. You on live right now. So yeah, that's pretty much what the book is, man. That's a great breakdown, Elijah. So I guess the question I would share, the first question is, what did you all think of that story, guys?
It's good.
Okay. Has anyone ever the question I have, what did you think about the visuals? Like, what did you think about the images that you saw, about the kids and everything like that? And, how the shirts and everything, like Mr. Billy pointed out, every shirt has something positive that kind of spoke out, and everything, like be positive and be super and big smile and stuff like that. What y'all think about that?
I thought that was cool because it shows him being the only person and he looks sad throughout the thing, but he gradually increases in happiness.
Absolutely. The more he started to learn, especially when his mom talked to him, right? When his mom talked to him and everything, and he had a chance to really look at, what his mom was telling him and everything, and he got that story, and her mom poured into that in love, like, boy, love yourself, love your skin, love your hair, love your nose, all these things that peers can talk about, because how many of y'all ever been talked about? like in your life about your skin or your nose or something about how you look? Has anyone ever dealt with that before? I'm gonna raise my hand. I know I have.
No, not really, but my mom has.
Wow, really?
Yeah, because they used to call her Oreo and they used to like tease her and stuff.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Marjay.
My mom too. They used to make fun of her because of her acne. She had bad acne.
Okay. They talk about the acne and everything like that. They talked about your mom, Elijah. Okay, man. And your mom is like, she's dark skinned. She's like gorgeous. So imagine how they feel about her now. You know what I mean? They probably eating their words, you know? So they're not even on that no more. How about you, Haritha and Abdul? Anybody talk about you guys before? Crack jokes?
Yes,
What do they say about you guys?
I'm chocolate.
Okay. 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 And how do you guys respond to that? So what was your response when they started talking about you? What would you say back?
I just left.
Mm. Okay. How about you, Mr. Bailey? What they say about you growing up? Cause no one talks about you now. I know that for a fact. No, nobody talks about Mr. Bailey now. He don't play that.
Something happened.
Huh?
What? I'm getting other people.
Oh, hey.
Okay. Hey, Elijah.
Hey,
I'm
Elijah.
actually inside the car this time.
Oh, I see.
Hey.
Oh, I see TJ. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, go ahead.
Elijah, you can't hear him.
Mute them for me.
Take your headphones.
I got you.
All
Okay,
right,
go ahead.
there we go. Well, growing up, light skinned. See, I think we need a different book called "I Am Light Skinned" or "Light Skinned Is Me," because when you go to a predominantly black grammar school, basically grammar school, kids will call you white, because you're the brightest kid in the room, and that's why even with this book that we read. Were the kids trying to be mean, or were they just asking questions? Because we don't know if the kid transferred into a different school or whatever, but it seemed like he went to a predominantly white school who may have never seen a black kid before. So,
Right.
Those are the things that come with it. But growing up light skinned, when mostly your classmates are darker than you, or you're the lightest one in the room, people tend to call you white.
Mhm.
You think you're white and honky and things like that. So, those are the words that we get to hear.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a very great point, because and I made sure to choose my words about that. I didn't want to say they was being mean as much as they was questioning. Because sometimes when you're young and you don't know, you ask these questions, and it could be, they don't even have to be white. They could be black and ask you these questions, why your skin so dark, or why your hair so this, and certain things. And it may not even be malicious. It's just them asking questions. And even though they might not be malicious, those questions could still hurt your feelings, because you're like, hey, yeah, I didn't ask for this. It is what it is. Also, Mr. Bailey made a great point. It's not always about being dark skinned. Being light skinned in a room, in a room full of dark skinned people, that could be an issue too as well, because it's somebody paying attention to you in a way that you're not used to. It could be you being tall. Like, it could be you being the tallest person or the shortest person in class. Somebody's gonna have questions about that, or have something to say. And it may be jokes, or it may just be an honest question, but it is who you are. You can't change it. So I think that's very important. And the story pretty much talks about that, to be open to people, saying things, but also having like a degree of, okay, let me see where they're coming from. Which asked me the question before, is this a story about bullying necessarily? Do you think bullying is a part of this, or is it something else? That's for anybody to answer. I'm sorry, somebody was talking. Go ahead. Okay, they got cut off probably. Okay. So no one feels that it's about bullying or anything like that. Was this an easy read? Yes, I think it was an easy read. and you guys identify the story. Okay, so let me ask you a question. If you saw someone else, you know, asking, okay, Marjay said, I think it's bullying. Okay, yeah, it could be a form. You know what? It's so many different levels of bullying. I don't know if it's exactly bullying, but I do think that it's definitely an opportunity for conversation. Like like Elijah said about his mom. They said something about his mom, back in the day, because she was dark skinned, but she didn't act like them or whatever the case may be. That could be considered bullying. But in another case, it could just be somebody asking a question, and seeing what's going on with that. For myself, I was asked because I've always been a big kid. I've been a big boy. I was overweight, so that never really went away all my life. So people always have jokes about me being fat or whatever. And when I was growing up, yeah, it did take a toll. It did hurt my feelings to a degree. But then it was like, I had to look at it like, okay, I might be fat, but they might be like, I don't want to call them names. I don't want to be petty, but but they're not getting good grades. So they could be like bad in school, or I don't want to say dumb or nothing like that, but they could be doing something else, whatever. But I just had to, become comfortable with it after a while. But it took a toll growing up. Some people can take it, some people can't take it. So you got to be careful about who you talk about. Because bullying nowadays is a little bit different now, because kids, hurt themselves or do other things to themselves because somebody's talking about them and stuff. So, stuff like that. I think we should definitely be careful about who we talk about, and don't talk about anybody for that matter. Try to be nice. Elijah, TJ, how you guys doing today? Did you guys read the book by any chance or no?
I read the book.
I didn't have the chance.
Chocolate
I was
me.
busy.
Okay, so what you think about it, TJ?
I thought it was a really good book, and it taught you about confidence and like when he made the cupcakes.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like that one time when I cooked in an eggshell.
Well, you did what?
When I cooked an eggshell with my grandma.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cooking. Yeah, that was cool. Okay. Have you has anybody ever talked about you guys before? Like talked about you guys or asked questions about how you look, about your hair, because your hair is a certain kind of style or whatever?
No.
Okay. How about you, Elijah?
What were we talking about?
Has anybody told you about your appearance, like hair and stuff?
Oh, like someone ever bullied me?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, but if anyone even attempts to bully me, we throw in hands. Okay, we throw in hands. Throw in hands.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We do not go to violence. What'd you say?
Okay, be you if you.
I can't hear. Say it again.
Whatever. It's me v you, and I'm gonna just say I'm an undefeated champion. So yeah.
Elijah, we gotta talk about Elijah. Elijah, go ahead, Bailey. Say something. Say something. I can't do it right now.
Well, we know that if people are bullying you and you throw hands, that means it made you feel some type of way. So how did it make you feel? Elijah, did you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah,
I hear you.
Okay.
So how to make you feel?
Yeah,
so
don't worry about it. We'll just move on.
Yeah.
To the next one.
Yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much it for the book and everything. I thought it was a good read. I think it's good to talk about self-esteem. It's important, especially for young people, especially for young Black boys, because a lot of times some people who maybe they feel jealous or insecure, or they feel like you're getting more shine than them because of certain things. They want to try to pick on you and say things about you that they may or may not be true, or they just talk about you because you're just different. They might talk about a Marjay because he's tall or whatever, or your haircut, or or your shoes. It could be anything, you know, but at the end of the day, are they in your house buying you anything? No. Are they, you know, are they in charge of your life in regards to what you do every day? No. So you should not let anyone ever come and like take that shine from you in regards to your self-esteem and know your self-worth. And that's why what his mom said was important about how unique he was and how special he was. You don't have to look like them because you look like you. And you are your very own person, you know. So you should, and I had to get over that, you know, growing up and get to that point of being accepting about how I looked and everything. So if somebody talks about me now, it's almost like, why? You know, like why? What's wrong with you? Like what's wrong with you? And why you so worried? Why are you worried about me? You know, what's wrong with you and why are you worried about me? That's my initial response, you know.
And as an adult, you guys, we had to learn. We see things totally different. Like the guys, when I was coming up and growing up, the people who talked about me, they didn't have half of what I had. But it took for me to get older. And you know, you go into people's house, you be like, oh, this is how you're living? Ugh. All right. But they would come to school in all the latest gear, the Jordans, the new shoes, whatever it is. But when you peel back the layers or you go inside of their home, you see different things. So, you know, I'm telling you guys that you guys are kings. You guys are amazing. You guys have a lot going on. And most of the time, people who are talking about you don't have much of anything. But that's how they get the attention off of themselves, by putting it on you. And if you're not confident enough to say, hey, I know who I am. I know what I have. I know we are well off. I know I have both of my parents. I have my mom. I have my dad. I have an uncle. I'm blessed. I'm doing everything. I'm great. And if you don't know that, someone can make you feel really bad, even if you do have it. I've seen people come in, and if you're dressed in a nice suit or a tie, or if you're warm because it's cold, people will talk about you for that. Look at you, boy. You bundled up, boy. You know, you got on everything. Or look at you coming from a funeral. And people just make a joke out of anything. So you have to be so confident in yourself to know, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, I know what I have and I know who I am. So that's what you guys got to get. Know your worth. Know who you are. Every day, you guys are amazing. You know what I mean? I listen to how you guys speak. It starts here with the brain. You know, some people aren't as smart as you. And that's okay, you know, but that's just a superpower.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. It's a superpower. We all got different powers and abilities, and that's exactly what it is. Everything he said was so true. When you look at other people talking about you, you got to take a look at sometimes and what's going on with them, and they may not be doing it. You know, like I can imagine a lot of kids that mess with me in school back in the day, they're not doing nothing now as adults. I ain't gonna lie to you. And it's not shade, it's not pettiness. It is literally what it is. Like the ones that really wanted to dig down and try to make you feel like less than, you know, they not all perfect either. They got their own struggles to deal with it. I'm not even perfect, but you know, I'm just saying I'm in a good space and I'm blessed. And some of them got struggles. So, you know, that happens. So don't feel bad, especially like you guys are in grade school now. So when y'all get to high school and start dealing with a wider crowd and a wider variety of people, you will encounter this type of ugliness. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't want you to, but you have to be aware that it exists. And if you're prepared for it and everything, then you can handle it. You know what I mean? Better.
Can you turn off Elijah's video?
I got it. I got it.
They have a lot going on over there.
I got it. I was like, what's going on?
And the whole thing is, young man, and how I live, you know, we've all done a dozen. We, you know, crack a joke and everybody laughs. So I live by a few things. A joke is only a joke when everybody is laughing. If you're cracking a joke and you notice that kid has his head down and he may not be laughing, then maybe we need to stop joking. Now, you know, we're doing knock jokes and everybody, that was funny. You know, you can tell the difference between if this is making someone feel uncomfortable or if everyone is having a good time. So, you know, tread lightly on that. If you're talking about someone and they're getting upset, where you see that their self-esteem is lowered, you need to stop. Also, look to help people. Like I would jump in, only because I was bullied a little bit, but I now jump into situations and put the attention on me because I know who I am. I know how I stand, and I don't allow bullying around me in any circle. So, you guys have to, be the sheepdog, protect the sheep,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Especially like in our roles, because Mr. Billy and I work in education. So we sometimes got to take a step, back and look at other people and they have these problems and kind of have to help them out with that because we were once young too and know how it feels, and know what it's how important it is to be that person to step in because we might not have had anybody step in, for I know I didn't. So so I had to figure it out on my own. So to be in this capacity to go and help others, I think it's definitely like a blessing to do, and you all should definitely look forward to doing that for others. And it helps,
Yeah.
like you said, to know your moms or your dads or your parents got, harassed or talked about for different reasons. And now, look how them and look at them now, they're stronger, they're definitely more confident. I know for a fact Elijah's mom got confidence. I know for a fact Marjay's mom and auntie got confidence, so these are things that I know because of how they present themselves to be. So you all definitely have good role models for that, to have that self-esteem and everything like that. And if you ever feel as though somebody is definitely chipping away at that, you know who to talk to. You can talk to any one of us at any given time to help out with that because
Always.
that's all we do. Okay. You
Always.
always have a place to talk to. It don't have to be on Saturday. It could be an email. You could talk to your mom. Hey, I need to talk to Mr. Bailey. I have a question for Mr. Bailey. I have a question for Mr. Russell, stuff like that. Not a problem. Not a problem. Any comments or questions or concerns? Anybody got any plans for the weekend? It's Saturday. It's good outside. Anybody gonna do something today?
I'll probably go outside with my skateboard.
Skateboard. Okay. How about you, Reed?
Probably go meet up with my friend and go bike riding.
Okay. Guys, the brothers.
Do that.
I have a comment to say.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I left my school because of bullying.
Really?
Yes.
Do you mind sharing that story about that or no?
Sure.
Go ahead. Share the story.
So it was a day we was at the park and then the bully trunked me and then we was all playing after that, but then he came over to me and knocked me on the grass and then I said stop it and then he stopped it and I told his grandma because it's like there it's a family business and I told his grandma and she didn't believe me, so I just left it for that day and then it kept on going on and on and on and then my mom just took me out to school.
That's real. That's real. Good move. Good move. How you feel? Do you feel more comfortable at your new school now?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And that's happening sometimes.
Boxing to take out my anger.
Say what now?
I do boxing to take out my anger.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. All right. Don't beat up your brother, okay?
Okay.
And it's not to take out your anger, it's so that you can learn how to defend yourself, right?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with defending yourself. You don't allow anyone to hurt you. And that goes for all of you guys. You don't let no one hurt you. If you feel like someone is trying to hurt you and you can't tell anyone, you have the right to defend yourself. Okay? Yeah, you see, count them knuckles. I see you, brother. Yeah, that's what we put them hands up and we fight if you have to.
Right.
So that's just that. We try to use that as a last resort, though. Okay?
Absolutely. I say you train so you don't have to fight. I learned that from watching Karate Kid. All right. So listen, I'm about to close this out. So what I want each of you guys to do is come up with a positive quote for the day. It could be yours or it could be a thought. whatever you want to think of, just a quick closing comment, just to close out the day. To anybody that's watching online, and if they want to hear something that you got to say, what does the Brilliant Brown Boys Book Club have to share today? So I'm going to start off with my guy, Marjay, because he's always, on point with this type of stuff. Marjay, give us some words to close out on.
Well, words are be confident in yourself. Don't let anyone put you down. As long as you know that what you have to do that.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. All right, Elijah.
Yeah, don't let anybody get your self-esteem low. Be happy about your skin and everything else, and don't lose confidence.
Thank you. I like that. All right, I'm gonna call y'all the brothers. Harith and Abdul, the brothers. Okay, what's going on? Y'all go first. Whoever want to go first, go ahead.
Don't let someone bring you down if you're grinding.
Okay, how about you?
Never result of violence.
Okay, all right. Elijah Seymour, y'all there? TJ, y'all there? They was in a car, so they might be doing something right now, so they might not even be there. So let's go ahead. Mr. Bailey.
I'm finna say.
You guys and just everyone, I want even adults, be yourself. You have the power to allow other people to be themselves. When people see you happy in what you like to do, I don't know if you like to plant, if you like to climb trees, if you like slime, whatever it is you like to do it, because that allows other people to want to be themselves and do it as well.
Absolutely.
So do yourself.
Absolutely. Okay, Elijah's back. Okay. Any words y'all want to leave out, close out with today? Positive note.
Smile everywhere. Smile everywhere. Smile to everyone, because a smile goes a long way. Maybe someone's having a bad day, and maybe that smile is just what they needed to start their day, to get them happy, to do what they need to do. So smile to everyone.
I agree with that. Smiles do help.
This is my smile.
Here's my smile. Yeah. Awesome. Listen.
Big smile.
Oh, I'm gonna say this, man. You guys, man, are definitely feeling the name brilliant. Okay, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. This was a great session. This was a great day. I want y'all to enjoy y'all Saturday. My positive words is to keep being you. Like, seriously, there's only one of you. No matter what anybody says, don't be like anybody else. Just be you. It could be funny, quirky, smart, whatever, goofy. Just be you. Okay. There's always going to be room for you. Okay. And embrace that. And it'll take you places that you would never thought you'll go. Like, seriously. All right. All right. All right, guys. On that note, I'm gonna close out. You guys have a great weekend. I'm gonna go find me something to eat, and then y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all go outside and enjoy this day. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right, guys. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you.